Hey, this is Lee with WeirdLee. Let's get into today's reading. Today's reading is going to be for Scorpios for March 17th through the 24th. Please understand that all of these readings are timeless. So whenever you see is meant for you to see. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I post as soon as I post, especially if the message resonates with you. And if you feel like it'll resonate with somebody else, go ahead and share it to that person. I greatly appreciate it. It helps my channel a lot. Thank you to everybody who likes, comments, and subscribes to my channel. I greatly appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you so, so much. As you know, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers to get monetized on YouTube. And once we reach that milestone, I'm doing a giveaway. And if you want to see how you can win a free reading from me, check the description box below. And if you want to follow me on other social medias, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at WeirdLee Inc. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. God, Holy Spirit, God, Divine Light, Prosperity, please give me clear and concise messages for Scorpios. So these people could have been working like, okay, so there's a whole community. A whole community could be emotionally, like, just stable. It's something about you being emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable. You could be a King of Cups energy, or you could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Take that as resonates. But it's something about they can't emotionally manipulate people. So if somebody is trying to pull on people's heartstrings or pull on people's emotions to get people to feel sympathy or empathy for them, like a community, that shit is not working. That's just basically what it is. Cause it's not working. 121 on the clock when I said that. That's basically what it is. Okay. Okay. So it's like, yeah. It's something about they expected a community to be naive with the Three of Cups and the Page of Cups energy. Somebody, it's like they expected a whole community to be naive to what they were doing. They didn't think that they were gonna get caught the fuck up, and they're like losing their shit about this. 1 second. Oop. Let me move that over 1 second. Yeah, it's something about they expected people to naively give to them with the Three of Pentacles energy and the Six of Pentacles. So they just thought people were going to be naive just to continuously keep giving to them, and that did not work out in their favor. And that's what's getting exposed now, and they're losing their shit about it. What we got for Cancers? Yeah, this is a divine timing ending, but this is a really bad ending for this family. I cannot make it up. 10-10. You have the Ten of Swords. Everything is fine coming out with the Ten of Cups. This family. So basically, 122 on the clock. This family is getting caught the fuck up. Oh, they getting caught up. This is an ending. This is really over. Like, that's just what it is. And they know it is with the Hierophant coming out here. So it's basically, this is a really bad ending for this family. They're not coming out of this. I almost said alive, but they're not coming out of it. Like, they're not going to be able to come out of this. Like, yeah, yeah. I don't know what else to tell them. Hierophant card. Everybody has awoken up, like awakened. It's just the fact that you're in your soul purpose. Take it as it resonates. You're doing what you need to do, but people are getting on their paths as well. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. Passionately, I might add. It's something that you're doing creatively wise, as well as honing new skill, talent, and ability that could be exposing this mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, a baby mama energy. It's something about this mother energy knows that everything that they try to keep hidden from you is being exposed, but it's like everything is being balanced out for everything that they did in the dark. Whether it was defaming your character, lying on you, gossiping on you, as well as all this hoodoo, voodoo, santeria, black magic, sex magic, everything is being balanced out the way it's supposed to be, and there's nothing they can do about it. Everybody is walking away from them. 8 of Cups, this especially from this family. They're in the 5 of Swords, heavy, like holding resentment, angry at the divine feminine. They're fighting about this divine feminine because you won, the true divine feminine. 6 of Wands energy, and they're being forced to reflect on their past actions and everything that they've done. Meanwhile, you're still moving forward in the right direction because you already pulled your energy back with the Hermit card. There's nothing they can do about this. And they're heavily in their heads with the 4 of Swords energy. because all bridges and ties to you have been burnt. They're in their head about all of whatever demon, devil, deity, entity that they were working with isn't working with them anymore. But the people that they were working with this entity to block the people that they were working with. That's crazy. To block these people from walking away or block these people from moving forward. Take it as a resonance with lies and illusions and deceits surrounding with the Seven of Cups energy. This money, this will, this inheritance. 9-9 could be significant, but you're still moving forward anyways. Take it as it resonates. And they're going through a major tower with the world card because this cycle has come to a complete end. Yeah. They're heartbroken about this shit because they lied and betrayed so many people, including their own lovers. But they did all of this. And people have set boundaries with them because they know the truth. Knight of Wands energy. Because the truth is out with the King of Swords. There's nothing they can do about this shit. There's genuinely nothing they can do about this because the truth is coming out by any means necessary. There's nothing they can do about this. With the King of Swords, they have truth, proof, and evidence that's irrefutable. They can't argue this down. They can't deny it. They're caught up. They're wallowing in self-pity and crying. 5-5 could be significant because they're losing everything. 5 of Pentacles energy, but they're losing what was never theirs to begin with. And they're wallowing in self-pity because you're just focused on your path, doing what you need to do, continuously moving forward in the right direction. And the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. And they're in the Nine of Swords, heavy anguish and mad anxiety and paranoid because they're being forced to let go of this money with the 4 of Pentacles energy. A Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, that was doing all this glamour magic, sex magic, hoodoo voodoo santeria on everybody. They're caught up for this shit. And also for multiple sacrifices. They're being forced to let go of this shit because your strength and your willpower to speak the truth, tell the truth, and expose the truth is just here. You're too strong and too pure, and you already took back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money. They already know that this shit is dead, done, and over with. They know there is absolutely like no way out of this, no matter what they do. Like they know it, and that's the truth. With the Ace of Swords energy, they're losing their shit because the truth is out. It's something about somebody also finding out that these people aren't your family for somebody. Yep, yep, yep. Like damn. The truth coming out about a King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, that was doing all this glamour magic, sex magic, hoodoo voodoo santeria with this family that's hot-headed as fuck. Nine of Swords having heavy anguish and paranoia and having nightmares and shit because the truth came out about all of their lies and betrayals as well as cheating. They're getting caught up for this shit and there's no way out of this for them, as well as they can't lie or betray you anymore. That's just what it is because you already know the truth. Damn, the only card that came out in the upright was the Ace of Swords. They can't move forward with you with the Chariot card in reverse. Damn, how many? It's like, bro, the only card that's come out so far is the Ace of Swords. The truth coming out about all of this shit. Like, that's the only card that came out in the upright. They know they can't move forward with these lies. They know they can't lie and betray you. And they know they can't go with you and you're moving forward. That's just what it is, bro. Yeah, and everybody has to waking up to the truth about them abusing their power, this family, and they're in the Nine of Swords about this shit. Like, that's just what it is. Meanwhile, you're like emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable. Like, you could be a King of Cups energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. But you're in this energy of being emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable, despite all of this shit going on around you. Take it as it resonates. You're getting your 10 of Pentacles, this money that belongs to you, and your harvest is coming in. They know this is coming in. They know there's nothing they can do about it. They desperately did everything they could to lie and deceive you and to try to keep it secret from you. Everybody already knows about them doing this. There's nothing they can do. 3 of Wands energy, and you're just waiting for your ships to come in, and they feel absolutely helpless and powerless because they have no power over this Ace of Cups that's coming in towards you. New beginning in partnerships as well as relationships, romantic and platonic. There's nothing they can do about this shit. There's really nothing. They know this is a missed opportunity with the 4 of Cups energy because you're already balanced and stable with the 2 of Pentacles energy. High Priestess, you could be a High Priestess energy, but it's the fact that you're following your intuition. You following your intuition. It's something about your childhood that got exposed. And it like fully exposed with the Sun card about what they did in the past. It exposed everything. Now these could be people that you've grown up with, family, take it as it resonates. Like, but you could have grew up with people that aren't even your family, and people are finding out that these people really aren't your family for somebody. Take it as it resonates. Yeah. Magician card. Everything has been exposed when it comes to this magic that they did to compete and fight with you. You still leveled up anyways, and they're fighting amongst each other because of this magic returning this sender. That's just basically what it is when it comes to these third party individuals. Siblings don't have to be your siblings. Take it as resonates. Excuse me. Wheel of Fortune, like you're getting your wish fulfillment. They know this because you already set boundaries with them. And you're protected. Your wish fulfillment is protected. Your forward movement in your future is protected. Your future legacies are protected. It's something about the fact that you ended a generational curse and they put a generational curse on their own family. Like, that's just what it is. Knight of Cups energy. You're getting your new beginning. You have a lot of options coming in, but they thought they were going to be able to come in with some type of offer, do some type of magic on you, and that shit is over with the Ten of Swords energy. You could be an Emperor energy, or you simply stood up for yourself and you healed. That's just what it is. You healed, and they were really naive. They were really naive about this shit because they just thought that they were really naive and thinking about how naive you were. They did not know. They didn't know just like how on point you were. Because a lot of these people really thought you were either dumb, stupid, or you just did not know better. They were counting on you being dumb, on you not knowing better, on you being stupid. And they didn't expect for you to really be who you are, if that makes sense. And I know that says it like that's not saying a lot, but you know, it says so much, to be honest with you. King of Pentacles reversed, because they know that they've fallen from grace. They know that whatever status and or power that they had has come to a complete end. Take it as it resonates, but it's with the King of Pentacles reversed. But it's also the truth coming out about their actual financial and health status is getting them caught up. Knight of Swords. The truth is out with the Knight of Swords. I cannot make it up. The Knight of Swords is out. It's true. That's just what it is with the Emperor cards. They know that an Emperor is not coming in to save them, but the Emperor is moving forward. They expect, like, they're losing everything with the Five of Pentacles energy because the truth got told to this Emperor energy. That's why this King of Wands energy sideways is upset and hot-headed as fuck, because everything was completely dependent. Like, it's like 1:31 on the clock. Everything was dependent on other people. It was, but the thing is, the only way for that to work was for nobody to know the actual truth of a situation, of what they really did, of how they was really moving shiesty out here and all that shit. And that's what it was based upon. They're losing everything. Five of Pentacles energy, because the truth got told about somebody. They got truth and proof and set boundaries and like cut them off. People have set boundaries. That's just what it is. Knight of Wands energy, because you're moving forward by any means necessary. They know this cycle is completely over with the World card. They're going through a tower destruction. Everything is being destroyed as you continuously move forward with the Knight of Wands energy, getting your money, this inheritance, and prosperity. Your inheritance, it belongs to you. That's just what it is, and it's coming to you. And they know that there's nothing they can do about this. All of these illusions that they cause to cause blockages, they're heavily in her head with the Four Swords energy, because all bridges and ties to you have been burnt because of your self-love. They kept trying to bind you. Whatever demon, devil, deity, entity that they were working with, they're thinking about that now, because now they're binded to that shit. But they did all this to bind the people that they were working with the Two of Cups energy. But now they're just binded to this investigation because you already pulled your energy back. They're caught up in their own shit. You've already won. You've already won. That's just what it is. The truth got told about all of their lies, their illusions, their actual financial and health status. This is a horrible ending for this family, this King of Wands energy as well. They know, the truth is out here. There is no skirting around this. 1:33 on the clock. There's no way out of this at all for them. Like, there is no way out. They really caught the fuck up. Future outcome, there's nothing they can do. Like, this shit is real shit. Like, I don't know what else to tell them. A decision has been made with the Two of Swords energy. There's nothing they can do about it. This Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they've been cut off. A decision has been made. You took back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money, and there's genuinely nothing they can do about this. Like, they really caught the fuck up. Knight of Pentacles energy, because of your determination and willpower to keep moving forward. That's just what it is. This mother energy is getting caught up. Your mother, their mother, from mighty mama, a baby mama energy, because a decision has been made. They know that this decision is over. They know that this decision is over. They know there's nothing to be gained from this. There's nothing they can do about this at all. They were really naive about these offers they were giving to people. They were really naive about you. because they never expected you to really heal and be emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable and get this 10 of Pentacles to come in towards you, 4 of Wands, and you to receive your harvest. They desperately try to keep this secret. It's also, they were really naive in thinking that they could keep a fake marriage a secret and to keep deceiving people, and people was never going to find out ever. That's what they thought. Take it as a resonance with the King of Cups energy, but you being emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable got them like losing their shit. They never expected that. And they're crying over spilled milk over something that they already did. They don't want to accept this part that they played in this loss, this mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, a baby mama energy, and it's Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, matriarch energy, or somebody extremely materialistic. Because you took back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money. They don't want to see the part that they played because everything was completely based off of you not being in control of you, yourself, your life. But you got in control. You literally are in your soul purpose passionately, and they're losing everything because of all this magic that they did that's coming back to haunt their ass. And also, everybody has truth and proof and evidence to prove that everything they said was a lie. Everybody is setting boundaries with them by any means necessary with the Knight of Wands energy because they know this ending is coming in with the World card. They're going through a major tower. They never built shit on their own. That's another thing. Everything was always taken from somebody else. They never did anything on their own. Everything was built off of your wealth, your money. So everything that they took is literally going directly back to you and then some. And they that's just what it is. 9 of Wands energy. There's nothing they can do about this. 9 could be significant. All of these illusions that they spread it. Because everything they're caught up, there's nothing they can do about this. There's genuinely nothing they can do about this. And they really are caught up. And again, the only 4 cards that's in the upright, but I still got to clarify it because it's 2 cards that came out, is the Ace of Swords, the Hierophant, the Knight of Swords, and the Emperor energy. Because the true Emperor found out the truth. That's just what it is. And the truth came out about this family's lies, the illusions, the deceit, the cheating. They can't do this anymore to nobody. Like, this is a horrible ending. You even got the 10 of Swords, everything is fine, coming out sideways because they know you coming out on top. They know you are, but they know that they're fucked. That's just what it is. They know there's no way out of this for them. They're being forced to let go of this money, but it was never theirs to begin with. They're being forced to let go because you already walked away with the 8 of Cups energy. There's nothing they can do about it. There's absolutely nothing they can do about it. There's absolutely nothing they can do about it. Yeah, because the Divine Feminine already walked away. Take it as it resonates. People could be walking away from somebody pregnant as well. This person that's pregnant also could be one that did this bullshit with this family, because that came out multiple times too. But it's something about they're being forced to let go of trying to bind the true Divine Feminine. Take it as it resonates. They're caught the fuck up. There's nothing they can do about this. There's no way out of this for them. No matter how much they want to try and paint a picture. Clarify that everything is fine sideways. Yeah, they're going through judgment. They keep trying to shortcut this judgment, but it's not working. They know they're under judgment. They know there's no way out of this for them. And they're angry with the 8 of Cups coming out sideways. And 8 could be significant because you walked away and you left behind what no longer serves you. And for some of them, when they try to leave you out in the cold, they're regretting their decisions now because of the fact of they regret it because now they're stuck in their current reality. Meanwhile, you're on your soul purpose. You're doing what you need to do. So this family, when they try to set you up to sacrifice you for somebody or trying to lie and betray you and do all of this shit and turn their back on you, they regret it now because now they're caught up in the shit that they did and the lies that they told. Because when they did this, they never expected for the truth to come out. That's what it always comes back down to. No matter how far you go about it, no matter how much you talk about it, it always comes back to they never expected for people to find out the truth. That's just what it is. They never expected people to find out the truth, to find out that they were lying the entire time, and for them to really get caught the fuck up. That's what it comes back as every fucking time, no matter what reading you do, no matter what you talk about, no matter and that's just what it is, because everything was a lie. They knew it was a lie too. That's just what it is, which is why they fought so hard, and still some of them are still fighting that hard, because it's like they don't want to be seen. It's like they don't want to be seen as a liar, but all they did was lie. How do you? I don't get it. Not a source. The truth is out. They know they're losing everything with the Five of Pentacles energy, because everybody has awakened to their bullshit and how far they went, how reckless they were. They know that everybody is, you're awakening, and what's coming towards you with the Three of Wands energy is coming to you by any means necessary. It doesn't matter. Like, this shit is coming to you. Three of Wands energy, and you're going to move forward in the right direction by any means necessary, whether they like it or not. And these third parties are feeling upset because they feel absolutely helpless and powerless. 3-3 could be significant because of the fact of all this magic that they did. They did all of this damn magic. These third parties, there's no power behind their magic. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do. It's something about your gifts, skills, and talents and abilities that they don't like as well. Four of Wands, because you did the work. You're just waiting. You sown your seeds. You're just waiting for your harvest to come in. That's just what it is. And they're being forced to let this shit go. That's just what it is. But you've already let go of them, and you cut them off with the Two of Swords energy, and you made a decision, and you protected yourself and put your boundaries up with the Seven of Wands energy. And people have truth, proof, and evidence to prove that you're innocent as well. And they're cutting through all their manipulation and bullshit, and there's nothing they can do about this. The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. You're getting your Ace of Pentacles. That's just what it is. Six of Swords. You could be traveling soon. Take it as it resonates. Take it as it resonates. But they're going through a tower. Meanwhile, you're reaching new heights. They could be in their head heavily feeling like they're being destroyed because of this change coming in, and the fact that you keep rising up and doing what you need to do. And like, for somebody seeing you doing what you do pisses them off, and then they go through an existential crisis every single time they see you. They're heavily in their heads with the Four Swords energy, because all bridges to you have been burnt, all ties have been severed. There is nothing they can do about it, and the truth is out. That's just what it is. The truth is out, especially about how they got an Ace of Cups in the past with the Six of Cups energy. This family, new partnerships, romantic and platonic, that's getting them caught up now. Your determination and willpower to keep moving forward is exposing the fuck out of them. Take it as it resonates. But it's also something about your determination and willpower to keep moving forward. They feel like a fool for these offers they were giving out concerning this Nine of Pentacles energy, because they can't follow through, because it was never their money, this will, this inheritance, this prosperity and abundance. It was never theirs to begin with. A King of Wands energy, and that's what got exposed with the Ace of Wands energy. They know this, and it's like everything got exposed, and they already know that you won, and they know this is an inevitable ending with the Ten of Swords energy. This was going to happen regardless. And it's an ending to them competing and fighting with you, but you were going to level up regardless. That's just what it is. They did all this to compete with you, and then you still kept moving forward, following your intuition. Something about you moving in silence. Somebody could be moving in silence, but they were trying desperately to try. They may be trying to run away, like, take it as it resonates, but it's something about you're moving forward. They were desperately trying to deceive and trick people about this Ten of Pentacles energy, partnering up with other people to do this shit to you. Now they're holding resentment, and they're upset because people are fighting with them. A Queen of Pentacles could be significant. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Matriarch energy, or somebody materialistic, extremely materialistic, because they know it's a death to this situation. This cycle has come to a complete end with the World card, and you're getting wish fulfillment, and that's justice. They're caught the fuck up. There's no way out of this for them. They know this, because you're already in your soul purpose. You let go and moved on and went towards what you needed to do. These people keep trying to hide behind many masks, and they trying to avoid judgment or shortcut it, but they can't, and they feel stuck and stagnant in their current reality because they're trying to wear a fucking mask that doesn't work, because everybody already knows the fucking truth, and you're already in your soul purpose doing what you do. Whatever you do for work, though, if they're seeing you, it pisses them off every time they see you. Like, and I'm just letting you know that now. Clarify the Ten of Cups sideways, and they're losing their shit every time they see you. Whatever you're doing has them losing their shit. Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in the reverse of matriarch energy, or somebody extremely materialistic that's upset because of the fact of their this family is hovering. When I say hovering, helicoptering, it could be a helicopter parenting, but they're hovering over you and what you're doing, because they know that you're reaching new heights and trajectories, and there's nothing they can do about this. And they're pissed off about this because you're continuously moving forward despite everything that they keep trying to do to you. They're going through a major tower because the truth is out. Take it as it resonates with the Knight of Swords energy. They know nobody's coming in to save them. They know this. This family is losing their shit. They're fighting amongst each other because people are also finding out that these people aren't your fucking family. And the thing is, they don't want you to find that out too, because 144, they don't want you to find that shit out. They don't want you to find that shit out. Like, actual, you may know this, but they don't want you to find actual truth, proof, and evidence to prove that these people aren't your fucking family. They don't want that. They already know you're moving forward with the Nine of Wands energy, but you're gonna find out anyways. Like, it's gonna like confirm everything, and they know that with the Page of Wands energy, whatever you're doing creatively wise, as well as honing a new skill, talent, or ability, is exposing them as you continuously move forward with the King of Pentacles energy. There's a King of Pentacles energy that's being investigated, but a King of Pentacles energy, another King of Pentacles energy pulled their energy back. That's just what it is. But they're caught up. That's just what it is. Their actual financial and health status and how they got to be there is being what's being exposed. Two of Wands energy. You took back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money. A King of Pentacles that may have been funding them has as well. And they know it's a missed opportunity with the Four of Cups energy. That's why they're in the Nine of Swords. Heavy anguish and mad anxiety. A Queen of Wands energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. Whoever this fire sign is that was doing all this glamour magic, sex magic, hoodoo voodoo, santeria, doing this shit relentlessly on you because of you being emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable. They don't like this shit because it's something about you being emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable and speaking the truth with the Queen of Swords energy. Oh my dog, I gotta go. Yeah, everything is getting exposed with the Seven of Pentacles energy because you're continuously moving forward down the right path, and they're heartbroken about this shit with the Three of Swords energy. There's nothing they can do about this Lover's card because you already set boundaries with them. That's just what it is. Like, fuck them, fuck them. Like, I'm sorry, chilling. Your balance is stable, and that's what's getting exposed with the Sun card, as well as an Emperor finding out where these people's stability and balance came from the get-go. That's just what it is, bro. And they need to leave you alone. Like, dog, clarify the King of Wands sideways. They annoying. Like, dog. They're in the Five of Swords holding resentment towards you. Like, oh, you had an unfair advantage, but bitch, you done did this shit since somebody was a kid. And it's like, you mad at this person for what? I'm sorry. I'm chilling. Let me chill out. You done did all this shit to all these people and you just still relentlessly blaming somebody else. That shit is ridiculous. This King of Wands sideways upset as fuck because everything that they did in the past is getting exposed. They're caught the fuck up. And it's like nobody wants to fight with them. Everybody knows the truth. The truth is out. Everybody has sought out the truth and got the truth with the Queen of Swords come out. And they know this. There's no delays that they can get about you stopping you from speaking the truth, as well as other people speaking the truth and finding out the fucking truth. Because people aren't fucking stupid. I'm gonna be real with you. I know I'm cussing a lot, but chill on me. It's like I don't like it when they try to. I understand some people aren't that fucking bright. We get that. But you're talking, you had people who actually had some type of power on the 3D, like being real with you, that was doing shit for you. You had to lie to them to convince them and then do magic on the back end to get them to do the shit. And you knew, and it's like, how you gonna still keep playing in people's faces? Because if, dog, that shit is annoying. Shit is annoying. Oh my god, it's not. Because it's like, bro, like, what is, and it's like you're still blaming somebody else off of your own actions of what you did. You did this. You, I'm chilling. You did this, bro. Like, this family did this. Y'all did this. This is your fault. Ain't nobody else's fault but you. It is literally only your fault. It's nobody else's fault but your own, boo. Like, there ain't nobody else's fault. And it's like the fact that they're still holding resentment and like wanting to cause conflict, angry at you because you, to them, you did everything wrong. But the thing is, everything they ever said that you did wrong was a lie. Everything. You ain't did shit to these people. You ain't did none of the shit these people done said they did. But they did it though. They committed these crimes. They did the shit that they try to say that you did to pin off their crimes on you. And then they sitting here acting like you're the blame for it. And that shit is crazy. But the truth got told about all this competition and fighting and shit. You're moving forward with the Chariot card. Everything has been exposed with the Ace of Wands energy. They already know you won. They already know you won. This King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Take it as it resonates. Feel like a fucking fool because everybody knows you're innocent, especially when it comes to this Nine of Pentacles, this money and prosperity. Also, the fact that they try to frame some shit to make it seem like you stole from yourself. And that happened. That came out in another reading before too, which was wild. I literally said that shit because it's like they try to make it seem like you were the one taking this shit, but it's your shit. It's your shit. It's your shit. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. They were giving these offers to these people. Man, they were dishing out these offers when it came to this yo inheritance, yo money, baby. They was out here like, yeah, like trying to, with nothing behind it, nothing backing it. Being real with you. It's like it's like, bro, and then all this that shit is funny. Everything, every IOU was backed by an inheritance that was never theirs to begin with. Please keep that in mind. Please keep that in mind. Your determination and willpower exposed this family and what they did in the past. And possibly since your childhood to you. Ace of Swords, the truth came out. The truth came out. To receive some type of Ace of Cups. They're heavily in their heads with the Four of Swords because everybody has truth and proof about this. The Wheel of Fortune has turned in your favor. That's just what it is. You're getting this Ace of Pentacles and you already made your decision with the Two of Swords cutting this family off and setting boundaries. And they feel upset because they have no power over you. They can't manipulate a situation. There's nothing they can do. And they feel absolutely helpless and powerless. And they keep trying to play victim, but nobody sees them as a victim. But they feel powerless in front of your abilities, your magic capabilities, damn, skills, talents, and like that. There's nothing they can do about it. Clarify the Nine of Swords sideways, and they're losing their shit about this. Like they're losing their shit about this. Sorry, they're losing their shit about this. Clarify the Nine of Swords sideways. Like, bro, it's like somebody, like these people was really on some wild shit. They're losing everything. Five of Pentacles energy. They're going through financial and health distress. Like I said, their actual financial and health problems, their actual health status and financial status is coming to the light. Take it as a resonance. They're paranoid about this shit. Hell yeah, they are. Because they are completely disconnected from you and this harvest that's come in with the Four of Wands energy. And they're like, they feel jaded about this because they know this is a missed opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. They know they ain't getting shit. They know they ain't getting shit. They know they ain't getting shit. They know it. 151 on the clock. Dog, they know they ain't getting shit. Temperance card, you healed. That's just what it is. And they've been trying to bind you to block you, bro. Whatever demon, devil, deity, entity that they were working with, trying to bind you has been blocked. Keep that in mind because you healed. But they've been trying to bind you because you healed. But you're too strong and too pure. You keep constantly manifesting new for yourself. You could be an emperor energy, or it's the way that you're moving and you set boundaries. But an emperor energy has set boundaries with them and cut them off. Take it as it resonates. Healthy boundaries, and they're remaining balanced and stable. And they're heartbroken about this shit with the Three of Swords energy because they can't lie, betray you, or cheat you anymore. Seven of Pentacles energy. That's just what it is. Because they're being forced to reflect on their past actions of all these fucking lies that they told and betraying you. They caught the fuck up. Meanwhile, you're moving forward with the Nine of Wands. Excuse me. Nine of confirmation, but Nine of Wands energy, Page of Wands, like whatever you're doing creatively wise as well as honing a new skill, talent, and ability, has this King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, matriarch. I mean, not matriarch, but this King of Pentacles energy, somebody wealthy has pulled their energy back after finding out the truth. Maybe it's something that you do online or whatever you're creating that expose these people, and it caused this King of Pentacles energy to pull their energy back and investigate a little deeper into the bullshit. But they took back control of their power, their energy, their life, and their money. And they know this shit is a missed opportunity with the Four of Cups energy with the Nine of Swords. So you could have exposed something about this Queen of Wands energy and air, like this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, who was ever doing this glamour magic, sex magic, hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria. Like whatever you're doing online, expose the fuck out of them. And it got them caught the fuck up. A King of Cups, and like, because it's like it got them caught up. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, doesn't have to be, but you're in this King of Cups energy of being emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable when it comes to you putting out this, like whatever you're speaking this truth. So it's something about you not, when you speak the truth, you're speaking it as it is. You're not sugarcoating shit, and you're not trying to finagle it into a way where it makes you feel better or it goes in your favor. You're just speaking things as is. That's another thing. But whatever you said, you must, like, you could have said some shit or did some shit that exposed their hand, and somebody got a message about the truth coming out about all of these illusions with the Seven of Cups. It exposed every fucking thing. And they're being forced to let go of this money. That's just what it is. Star card, and you're getting wish fulfillment. Divine feminine, you're getting wish fulfillment because you followed your intuition throughout all of this, and everything that this mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, a baby mama energy was trying to keep hidden from you has exposed them. That's just what it is, dog. They're caught up. That's just what it is, bro. Like, they really caught up, and they're losing their shit about it. Three of Swords, clarify the Three of Swords sideways. Somebody is angry. Like, they're really angry. When I see the Three of Swords coming out here, in my last reading, I don't know if it was the last reading or the reading before the last, I had talked about somebody was desperately trying to force a divine masculine to be a third party situation or be a third party in their life. But it like, that's getting somebody caught the fuck up. That's why I keep seeing this Three of Swords. But this is something about this King of Pentacles energy finding out the truth. It's something about that. Whatever you said or did, it hit. It hit the nail right on the fucking head, and they looked deeper into some shit, and they found out some shit too. And they found out the complete truth about this family and what they were doing. Clarify the Three of Swords sideways. Because it's like everything unraveled. It's like when you pull a string on a tapestry and then everything just simply comes unraveled. Damn, that shit happened quick. I didn't even notice this card came out. Nine of Pentacles. They're heartbroken about you getting wish fulfillment. Your will and this money and this inheritance coming to you because everything has been illuminated about the lies that they told, and they feel completely blocked because this magic is not hitting you. With the Four of Pentacles energy, they're being forced to let go of this money and all these illusions because the truth is out. With the Page of Swords energy, they already received this message about you being mentally, emotionally, and spiritually stable. And this Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, somebody is heavily monitoring somebody to see them spaz out. They're in the Nine of Swords about this shit. Having anguish, anxiety, and paranoid because you took back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money. And they know this is a missed opportunity, especially when it comes to trying to do this with a King of Pentacles energy, 155 on the clock. But it's something about they're desperately wanting somebody to react a specific way, and you're not doing it because it's like the spell work that they're doing is to get you to spaz out some type of way, and it's not working. Damn, that was quick. And they're completely unhappy because they know they're not getting wish fulfillment, but they know you are High Priestess energy. You could be the true High Priestess. Take it as a resonance. They fear your intuition, bro. They fear that shit, man. They do. High Priestess, the true High Priestess, they fear your intuition, dog. Because they can't lie or betray you or cheat you out of shit because you know the truth. And this magic they keep trying to send is getting blocked every fucking time. It really is. It's something about you following your intuition about a partnership that was kept secret, that somebody been trying to keep secret to deceive people and trick people by any means necessary. Knight of Wands energy, that shit has come to a complete end with the Ten of Swords. This is an inevitable ending. This ending is coming whether they like it or not. It doesn't matter. Clarify the Chariot in reverse. They don't realize just how fucked they are. They don't want to acknowledge just how fucked they are for somebody. Take it as it resonates. They're upset, Hangman, because they don't want to, like, they can't move forward because they're trying to hold on to something that does not belong to them, will never belong to them, and it is not theirs. Meanwhile, you've let go. That's just what it is. You let go of them, and now they stuck where the fuck they at. You took back control of your power, energy, your life, and your money. Four of Cups. They know the shit is a missed opportunity. It's something about a King of Pentacles energy looking further into something. Looking further into it. Pulling their energy back as well and moving forward, but also looking into something and finding out some truth, proof, and evidence about a situation that they never thought. Take it as it resonates. It's something about they're being forced to let go. They keep trying to force some type of communication between y'all, but you've cut off communication. It's something, and they've been stuck. They're stuck where the fuck they at. You've put down whatever burdens they try to put on you as well as blockages, but they're blocked from you. You could have blocked communication from them as well, and you let go. And Emperor energy could have let go. They blocked communication after finding out the truth. Like, people are finding out the actual truth, and you set boundaries with the Seven of Wands energy and cut them off. Two of Swords made a decision. And they're fighting amongst each other because you're leveling up as you continuously move forward. And they feel like a fucking fool because you're innocent. You won. That's just what it is. You're innocent and you won. And they're pissed off. This King of Wands energy. Because, like, this King of Wands energy, because of your determination and willpower to keep moving forward, somebody was determined to force some type of offer on you, possibly since the past. It's something about these offers that they were giving out with this family, and it's true. The truth came out about it with the Ace of Swords energy. Because it's something about somebody was trying to force you into a new beginning with them, like into a partnership with them, or force you to give them some type of another chance. And that shit is not happening. You're not playing this game with them. Whether you're an emperor, a male or female, take that as it resonates. Clarify the King of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Swords. I cannot make this up. Truth. I cannot make it up. It's coming out sideways. Truth about all the gossip and lies that has been exposed about this King of Pentacles in reverse. They're losing whatever status that they had, but the truth about their financial and health status has come out. That's just what it is. They're heavily in the Four of Swords because all bridges to you have been burnt. They know that you're getting this Ace of Cups, though. They're upset about your self-love that you have for yourself. A Queen of Wands energy. Cannot make this shit up. Yeah. Because it's something about this prosperity and abundance that somebody pregnant was trying to keep hidden. Take it as it resonates. They was trying to keep this hidden from the true divine feminine. This Queen of Wands energy could be pregnant. Take it as it resonates. Or somebody was trying to, a Queen of Wands could have been trying to use a pregnancy to get you to give to them and try to keep something secret, but something got exposed about this, about it, because they was trying to keep something hidden from the true divine feminine, and they're getting called the fuck up for it. Clarify the Knight of Swords and the Emperor energy. Confirmation for sure. Yeah, they're high-headed as fuck. Because you're moving forward by any means necessary. You're not playing these games with these people. They caught the fuck up. They know they caught up. The whatever status that they had at one point in time is over, and you pulled your energy back and you pulled your money back with the Hermit card, and now they feel ostracized because you want nothing to do with them, and everybody is standing up for themselves. It comes back to people standing up for themselves. They feel like, they never expected people to really stand up for themselves. At the end of the day, it always comes back to them. Like, they didn't expect people to really like stand up and be like, nah, I'm not doing this shit, or just standing up for themselves, period. That's basically what it always comes down to. And it's like, when people, and it's the fact that you stood up for yourself, you stood your ground, and they didn't expect, for some of y'all, they didn't expect you to last this long. To still, and I've said that a couple of times, you being alive still, you know what I mean, to actually speak the truth, tell the truth, and the truth get exposed while you're still here, you know what I mean. And they've been trying to drag something out for a very long time, and people are sick of this shit, to the point where people actually started doing their own research and their investigations and finding out the truth, and that's when everything became unraveled. Because to them, what they said about you, you should have never lasted this long, being real with you. But everybody woke up to the truth. That's just what it is. Future outcome, there's nothing they can do about this. This change is coming in whether they like it or not. It's something about you moving in silence as well, but everybody has truth and proof and evidence of every lie that they told, and them trying to deceive and betray people and betray you, take it as it resonates, and tricking people. Everybody has awakened to the truth with the Hierophant card. Two of Cups. Yeah, your partnerships are like, they know these people, you have something about partnerships coming in for you, but the Wheel of Fortune came in your favor, turned in your favor, because the truth is out with the Ace of Swords about what happened in the past, about some children, as well as this family, and what happened since your childhood. All of that, it could be all of the above. 2:02 on the clock. And that's what's gotten exposed. And especially, they keep trying to bring you some type of offer because of your determination and willpower to keep moving forward. Seven of Wands energy. But you set boundaries with these people, and there's nothing that they can do about this shit. Two of Swords, they've been cut the fuck off. A decision has been made, whether they like it or not. With the Five of Wands energy, you're getting your new beginning, and you've leveled up. Chariot card, and you're moving forward. They feel like a fucking fool. But, justice is here because you cut them off. That's just what it is. Take it as it resonates. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah. Because this change is coming in whether they like it or not. Yeah, this is justice. Everything is being balanced out the way it's supposed to be. Nine of Wands, as you continuously move forward, they know this Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, matriarch energy, or somebody extremely materialistic, know that they can't move forward with you. That's just what it is. Yeah, Four of Pentacles coming out. They're being forced to let go of this money as you step into your new beginning. Take it as a resonance. You already took back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money, and there's nothing they can do about it. Like I said, this change is coming in with the Seven of Swords. They thought they were going to be able to stop some change from coming in, but everybody has truth and proof about what they did. All the lies and deception, everybody has woken the fuck up, especially when it came to these partnerships. People know the truth. The Wheel of Fortune is turned in your favor. That's just what it is. There's nothing they can do about it. And they're spazzing as if you're the problem, but you're not. Knight of Pentacles coming out with the Knight of Pentacles. I cannot make it up. Your determination and willpower and patience to endure and just keep moving forward has this mother energy upset. They are crying over spilled milk because it's like they never expected they never expected for you to keep moving forward. The Wheel of Fortune has turned in your favor because the truth is out. They feel jaded, crying over spilled milk because the truth has come out with the Ace of Swords energy. There's nothing they can do about this. There's genuinely nothing they can do about this. This mother energy, Queen of Cups, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, a baby mama energy. Take it as it resonates because you're too strong and too pure. It's something about this Queen of Wands energy, this Aries, Leo, Sag that was doing all this glamour magic, sex magic, hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria to stop some type of prosperity from coming in towards you. This Queen of Wands know that this is them getting access to this prosperity and abundance and this Wheel of Fortune. You already took back control of your power, energy, in your life. They know this is a missed opportunity. They know they're not getting this wish fulfillment of trying to take this from you or stop you from receiving it. This shit is over. Page of Wands energy. Yeah, because whatever you're doing online, as well as honing a new skill, talent, and ability, has them heartbroken because they're being forced to reflect on every lie and betrayal that they've ever done and cheating that they did, especially with these lovers. People have set boundaries with them with the lovers card, and you're balanced and stable with the Two of Pentacles. But these lovers could be setting boundaries with them as well because of all the lies that they had going surrounding this balance and stability, this money, especially to an Emperor energy in the whole community. It's something about a death that's getting them caught up too, but it's a death to this situation world card. A whole community as well as this Emperor has set boundaries because they lied about this money. All of these IOUs, or I'm gonna get you this, I'm gonna get you that, or like I'm gonna look out for you, was based off an inheritance that was never theirs to begin with. Everything was based off of your shit. Like, it literally comes back to that. It was full of IOUs and they can't pay up. God, Holy Spirit, grant divine life, prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for Scorpios. Shit. They're sinking in despair, falling apart, hopeless as fuck because you're at peace, balance. You're at peace. But all of their friendships is falling apart. They're losing their shit about that. That ain't your oh shit. That ain't your problem though. They never expected that because they keep trying. It's something about them doing this sex magic, try to bind people. That shit is not working. Everything is getting unveiled and coming clean, and you're at it's the thing is that triggers them most is because throughout all of this, you remain in this constant state of peace and balance. As everything gets unveiled, coming clean, and they're receiving messages and shit like of everything. Like this is coming, and you already know. Because you freed yourself and they keep trying to take this risk towards you. It triggers this family the most because of you being peaceful, you being at peace, you being in balance and harmony, and you being chill, knowing what's happening. That triggers the fuck out of them. I'm not gonna hold you because it's reached this breaking point and its limit, and they're overwhelmed about this shit because this family has no security. They have no foundation to stand on. That's just what it is. But also, a foundation has reached their final straw when it comes to this family. They're done. Yeah. And they're upset because they're desperately trying to mirror your energy and they can't. Like, they keep trying to mirror people's energy. That shit is not working. 2:11 on the clock. Take it as it resonates. Because they're so focused on you. Meanwhile, you focusing on yourself with the Nourish card, self-growth, self-focus coming out. Yeah, they were relying on trying to attract people in, attract other people to come in to help them. Everybody has withdrawn their energy when it comes to this cloudy judgment illusions. And they're bitter and angry, holding resentment towards you because this cycle really has closed out for good. Finality of them wearing this fucking mask. They keep, especially them trying to force some type of reconciliation. This mask has been destroyed and broken. Take it as it resonates. The as well as this cycle that of repeated patterns and karmic lesson, they kept trying to get to this divine masculine end. They're heartbroken because this cycle has been destroyed. This repeated pattern of just causing mixed signals. They're getting karma for the consequences of their actions and the debts that they owe, spiritual as well as financial. 212 on the clock. Take it as it resonates. Because you divine masculine has separated and blocked them out. Take it as it resonates. This cycle of delays and waiting with dishonesty, deception, and trickery about somebody beautiful, charming, graceful, and kind-hearted has come to a complete end. That's just what it is, and that was unexpected. It was unexpected that the divine masculine would start over in a new direction and move forward. They're fighting amongst each other, these third party influences, because of something about a commitment and/or marriage. They're unstable as fuck, in turmoil, because they did this shit on a daily basis, expecting some type of delay to this change, some type of distraction, or to get you sidetracked, get you trapped, stuck, tied down, and captive. And now they feel vulnerable because you won't open your heart to this bullshit that they've been doing since the past. They've been obsessively doing this, and you have clarity about their true intentions as well as the truth about what happened in the past, and they're spying on you heavily, obsessively, trying to find some type of information, but you're resisting them, suppressing you. That's just what it is, and they're angry about this shit. This shit is genuinely over. This is really over, whether they like it or not. Take it as it resonates. Because they're angry because they're so focused on you. You're not arguing with them. You're not stressed out. Take it as it resonates. Throughout all of this, I've been saying that you remained mentally, spiritually, and emotionally stable. That triggers them. These shallow, hollow, empty people, you're bored with them. No, and then on top of that, people aren't arguing with them. They're not fighting with them. People are simply letting the fuck go. They're not feeding into the negativity. They're not going back and forth. Like, you're done. Commitment in the reverse. Commitment and marriage in the reverse. But it's over. Especially because of something about the truth about infidelity come out. They're afraid because everybody has awakened to the fact that this shit is really over. Everybody has awakened to the truth. But it's also something about them awakening to the fact that you really freed yourself. And you're at peace. And they keep trying to return to get a second chance, and you saying no. You're at peace with your decision of saying no and setting your boundaries. They're sinking in despair, falling apart, hopeless as fuck, because everything is getting unveiled, coming clean. Confessions about this sex magic they keep trying to do to bind you being rejected, and you escaped. You're avoiding, blocking, and pushing them away. You're healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing your energy. You already got a clear head perspective of what's going on, and them chasing these thrills and everything. They're sad and depressed because you're aware of the truth of them desperately trying to connect to you, trying to cling and hold on to you obsessively. That's what their fantasy is, doing this curse, hex, and witchcraft. That's all it is, doing this witchcraft over and over, because you already walked away, though. You left them out in the cold and all this confusion because you following your intuition. They keep trying to apologize to return and deplete your energy. This family, that somebody that's pregnant, these parents and his family. You already know what's up. They just want to keep something a secret, but you already released, let go, moved on, and walked away. They keep chasing this shit and desperately trying to attach themselves to a divine feminine energy. That's crazy. And they're in their ego or proud this because they're in their ego and pride because of the fact of divine feminine. They're getting stonewalled. Divine feminine has escaped and has ghosted them. They can't feed off divine feminine anymore. That shit is dead, done, and over with. This curse, hex, and witchcraft is over. They needed divine feminine's energy to keep a divine masculine, to keep other people in check. I'm hearing, take it as it resonates, because they were feeding off divine feminine energy, manifesting in divine feminine, the true divine feminine's energy, to get these people to follow suit, which is why they were able to get away with shit for so long. That shit is done. Divine feminine is gone. That's just what it is. And they're blocked. But it's the thing is, people, they can't attach themselves to divine feminine. I know that sounds crazy, but it's like, I've been saying this since last year. They need divine feminine's energy to attract in divine masculine, to actually attract other people. Everything that they manifested in was in somebody else's energy. It was never their own energy, this whole family. And now they're being forced to manifest and do whatever they can, and they're stuck with their own energy and they don't like it. They have eternal regret. A whole community has eternal regret because of everything being exposed. because they're going to be forced to compensate you. They got to pay up. But it's something about they have eternal regret because it caused a whole community to get in balance. Take it as it resonates. To be emotionally, mentally, and spiritually balanced. It forced people to actually get on their shit. Take it as it resonates. Because everything has been exposed. Everything has been exposed. I'm not tripping. What we got for Scorpios? Yeah. It's reached this breaking point. This whole family ain't got no protection. They're overwhelmed about this. They have no protection. And this whole family is trying to keep it secret that they have no security. They have no protection at all. And it's like they was trying to keep it secret that they were mirroring your energy in the past to get some type of level up. And they're desperately trying to mirror your energy to level up. And it's not working. They were trying to keep it secret your level up. They have no intuition. Or they're choosing not to follow it because they're still focused on you. Meanwhile, you focusing on yourself. And they're stressed out. And like they can't, they're not like, they're mad because you're not stressed out. They couldn't put an ending to you with the death card coming out sideways. And it's been solidified. Everybody sees them as shallow, hollow, empty, and they're bored with this. But it's also something about a hollow marriage. Somebody is realizing the truth surrounding a marriage. Damn. Wisdom and death, like they don't. If somebody it's been solidified that a marriage is over, and somebody is refusing to understand that, they're drinking heavily. Take it as it resonates because they're being investigated for all this shit. This change is coming in whether they like it or not. They know that nobody wants to be a part of this. It's the end of this opportunity, and now they want to run away because of this DNA and blood work. Has basically like put this crime to an end. DNA and blood work. I just talked about that in the last reading. You already walked away, separated, and put an end into the bullshit, and they're being heavily watched for their hostility and jealousy towards you, especially about a house and their home. They're being forced to surrender, let go, and give up. Take it as resonates. It's something that's not theirs. It was never theirs to begin with. 1 second. And they got caught on video, photo, and audio. These people putting on a whole performance. It's something about data backup and digital. Something got backed up. If they thought they were able to destroy some surveillance video or something like that of them putting on a whole performance, even committing identity fraud, that shit did not happen. That shit got backed up and everybody's firm and wide awake. This whole case has gotten solved by law enforcement, law officials, a lawyer, judge, and police that take honor in their job. Take it as it resonates. They found out the truth about your lineage, especially who this person is, this old person from your past, old friend. Take it as it resonates. And they're having hella money problems. Take it as it resonates because the focus is completely on them because everybody knows that they're wearing a fucking mask. It was all a performance. 2:20 on the clock. And they keep trying to attract you in and go back and forth to try to set you up because you're getting this new beginning. They're doing these rituals, losing their shit, out of control and reckless energy because it's not working. These greedy people that's lazy, obsessed, and cruel. They keep trying to take some type of risk, but they know that they're going to jail for this shit. They already know they're going to jail. They know there's no way out of this for them. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. So they're drinking heavily about this because they're being investigated for everything that they did. And they know this change is coming in, but it's also something about this investigation has come to a complete end. Now they want to run away. And I did talk about this because this blood work and DNA sample put a complete end into this bullshit. When it comes to this crime that they committed, they're being heavily watched for their hostility and jealousy towards you. That's just what it is. They know this. They know this shit is over. They know there's no way out of this for them, whether they like it or not. They have no protection. They don't know what's going on. It's something about them not having any type of information and they can't free themselves. They're in the complete dark about what's going on and about what people know and what's happening. And they're upset about this. They have no, oh shit, crack voice. They have no information to blackmail people with either. So that's just what it is. They know that they're going to jail with the imprisonment coming out sideways. They can't free themselves from this. They have no security. They have no security. And they can't Like, it's something about the fact that they don't understand how you're not losing your shit. They don't understand that. Like, they can't, it's something about you focusing, they can't mirror your energy, but they're desperately trying to try to get some type of level up or some type of progress on their side, and it's not happening. And it's like they're trying to keep it secret that their whole foundation has crumbled and they have no security, and that a whole foundation doesn't want to be a part of this shit anymore, and that they can't free themselves from what they did. They have no information. Because you know how some people like usually somebody is trying to find something, they can't find no information and they have no protection. Because you know sometimes what you know can protect you because of you knowing certain shit. They have no information. They have no protection. They have no know about what's going on, how's it going, who knows what, who all know. They don't know shit. There's something about that. All that, and the thing is, they don't understand the most about how you aren't losing your shit or in reckless energy despite all of this magic they're throwing your way. These cards keep coming up in a reversal. And the thing is, nobody is giving them the attention that they want. Nobody is arguing with them. Nobody's arguing with them. Because everybody sees them as shallow, hollow, empty, and they're bored with the bullshit. It's been solidified that this marriage is over. You don't want nothing to do with them. For somebody, take it as it resonates. And now they want to run away because everything has been confirmed. They don't understand. It's something about a marriage being over and this DNA and blood work coming out. They want to run away to try to get away now because they're being forced to give this shit up. They don't know how this came to end. They don't know. It's something about somebody could have got a DNA and blood work done and they don't know. There's something about DNA and blood work is what caused this ending of this marriage, but somebody didn't have wisdom about somebody getting a DNA and blood test on them to prove to find something out on them or some children, or like, you know what I mean, but it's been solidified. And it's something about them causing all this chaos, this tyrant energy that spies on people to cause them misfortune and trying to seduce them, the snake energy that lied about who they are, who you are, who the parents of a child may be, who your parents are, who their parents are, as well as unaliving people with poisoning. They're called the fuck up for this identity theft. Take as resonates these people addicted to drugs, alcohol, toxic attachments. So these people somebody could have got DNA blood test. Somebody got some blood work done on somebody. And it proved that they aren't who they said they are. And it proved that you are who you said you are. Especially when it comes to this money, this inheritance. It awakened a whole community up, a whole foundation, finding out the truth that this person lied about who they are for somebody. And I said this in the beginning. Oh, wow, it's circling back. So I said this in the beginning. Somebody finding out that these people aren't your family. Somebody finding out the truth. They don't know that somebody blood tested them, DNA tested them and did some blood work and found out the truth. Because somebody could have been obsessively holding on to this lie and possibly refusing to let people DNA blood test them or trying to avoid it desperately. But they did it secretly, so this person couldn't call in any favors to try to swap out some test results or anything like that. And they found out the truth for somebody. These people addicted to drugs, alcohol, toxic attachments, obsessed with you. Now they have eternal regret for trying to set you up. These key people core the problem because they got caught. They feel like this shit is a miracle. For somebody, they were hoping for a miracle for you to get some type of STD, STI. They've been desperately trying to mirror your energy or appear as you when it comes to trying to unalive you with poison, as well as trying to give you some type of STD, STI. They've been trying desperately to get close to you, but this shit was all a waste of time. These people were passionately doing this, the third-party attachments and shit, because you're single, independent, and alone. There's nothing they can do about this, and they're being forced to like they were paying people. It's something about them getting caught up for paying people to cause these illusions to a whole community about a fake commitment to cause you some type of delays. That's how they were earning their money, and they got exposed for that. 2:32 on the clock. For somebody, they DNA blood testing. They got some DNA they're losing control because it's something they don't understand. They're doing these rituals, but they can't find out any type of information. They can't find out shit, and that's a surprise to this family because they doing these rituals, they can't free themselves from this shit. They don't understand how it's not working. These people, this person has been putting on this whole performance. This forgotten friend, this forgotten person, people from your past, old friends that's having hella money problems. Take it as it resonates because your lineage, people that take honor in their job and their work, these law officials, lawyer, judge, and police has solved this case. Take it as it resonates, and they're firm and wide awake about this, especially when it comes to this data backup and digital, everything getting backed up, about them putting on this whole performance, pretending to be you, either on video, photo, and audio for a house in their home. They're being forced to let go and give this shit up. 2:33 on the clock. It's something about this blood work and DNA. So if somebody was claiming that a child was yours, you could be a woman, and they were claiming that a child was yours. This proved that this child is not yours, but it also proved that this person isn't who the fuck they say they are. As well, when it comes to this family, they're being forced to let go and give this shit up and surrender because they're being heavily watched for their hostility and jealousy towards you. This whole crime that they've been committing has reached its limit and end. You've already walked away and separated. They're drinking heavily because of this investigation changed everything in their opinion. They know it's the end of this shit. Especially nobody wants to be part of this, and it's the end of this opportunity. Everybody already got wisdom and foresight about this shit, and they keep trying to attract you, and that shit is not working. They keep trying to attract you to go back and forth. You're not going back and forth with this person or these people. This mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody, mama, baby, mom energy. They know this shit. God, Holy Spirit, God, around life, prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for Scorpios. They feel ashamed about this magic that they were doing because it's coming back on them. This was a long ass reading. I am so sorry, guys. You freed yourself. They feel ashamed because you were able to free yourself. Because you were, in their opinion, this family, you were never supposed to free yourself. Nobody was ever supposed to find out the truth, but they did. Your cosmic power, it cannot be lost or destroyed, and they feel shame about it. They're angry about this shit because they've been exposed. Let me get one card, please. The fact that you forgave yourself and your soul, giving and receiving, fearlessly loving yourself. They feel like they self-sabotage and they feel betrayed about you loving yourself and forgiving yourself and fearlessly loving yourself. I cannot make this shit up. Because you're brazenly surrendering everything to the divine and you're feeling safe to be yourself and following your intuition. And you went through a radical rebirth. Harvest. Your harvest is coming in, and they're in scarcity mindset because they feel completely naked because everything is bare to the world. And they're angry about this shit and feeling shame and grief because of everybody awakening to the truth, and you're awakening as well. Your cosmic power that cannot be lost or destroyed. They keep trying, and you keep resisting them doing this sex magic on you, and you have nothing but good juju, and you know your worth. Alchemy. They keep doing magic over this, but all these secrets are getting revealed because you already cut off all the etheric cords, all karmic cords, and you freed yourself from these people wearing a mask, and you're happy about this change that's coming in. You take pleasure in leveling up, and you constantly keep grounding yourself. You're following your intuition. You're moving forward. There's nothing they can do about it. A whole community is happier moving forward. It's something about being fulfilled. God, Holy Spirit, God, divine light, prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for Scorpios. Yeah, you freed yourself and you're happy, joy, and light. Like I said, it comes back to you being emotionally and mentally and spiritually stable and sound, and like throughout everything. And that was all in divine timing because you knew this was going to come in. You were going to be able to free yourself all in divine timing, and you're free. You're free. That's just what it is. Essence. You freed yourself. It's even your essence. Everything has been freed. There's nothing you can do about it. Let me get one card for Scorpios, please. And they're pissed off about it, but that ain't nobody else's fault but their own. They know there's a union coming in for you. Take it as it resonates. You've already been initiated. It's something about them doing this sex magic. This sex magic that's getting them caught up because everything is being restored. These choices that they made, they already see that you already found balance within the chaos, and they keep trying desperately to connect to you to try to change something by trying to conjure some shit up, but you keep healing and showing yourself compassion, and you're in alignment despite the like magic alignment. You're in alignment and you're creating and manifesting for yourself. You could be working with crystals, but whatever you're doing has them going through a major ego death because you just keep moving forward no matter what they do. Let's go ahead and read these cards, and we're going to close this out. This was a long ass reading. Sorry about this. And a lot of stops. I do apologize about that as well. But I had to take care of some shiz. So excuse me for that. I love the susceptible. Is it gonna come out? Got it dripping like water. You want it? I got it dripping like water. It says Alabasasepo means union, and as the traditional card of the lovers, we see harmony and love represented as the two bodies dance in front of a stage with a wing band. Both aspects of the lovers dances uninhibited as the ground around them sprouts two cannabis plants, one female and one male. Only the female produces the fruit, but the union is the foundation. This card appears to you when the balance of a union needs to be balanced. This could be a union within yourself or a union with another spirit. You see this represented in the man's face as he smiles towards his partner. He has transferred the love of sharing trust from his parents to his lover. This card reassures you that you have outgrown these previous bonds that may not be rooted in foundation. Cannot make it up. Foundation coming out sideways. That's crazy. And that you can move forward with true love in your heart. Alabasasepo has come forward to teach oneness in relationships. Not all relationships are romantic, and this card reminds you to look at your friendships and extended family too. If this card comes forward, you may need to ask yourself, who showed me what the structure of relationships can look like? Do I compromise my morals, authenticity, or happiness for others? And you're not doing that anymore. You refuse to. You're not doing that anymore. It says, who do you need to forgive? Let it go and reclaim yourself. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom for you from you. You can't rush forgiveness. You have to feel it to heal it. Feel the pain, hurt, grief, and rage and despair. Take time with your heart. Forgiveness is a higher vibration frequency than the pain you must allow yourself to feel. Unforgiveness colors your world with lack, mistrust, and resentment. You start to see everything through victim colored glasses, but forgiveness does not have to include reconciliation. Start with self-forgiveness. Say aloud, I forgive myself with love. I forgive and free myself. I forgive and free others. That's what you got to do. Because you don't have to go back around people. You don't. And you realize that. And like, people are simply, you're not arguing with these people. You simply just let go. And you moved on. And they can't handle that because they're used to having a cord on people. And the fact that people realizing that they don't have to have a cord, you don't have to do anything. You don't. You don't have to. Like, it's the fact that people waking up to that, they can't handle that. That's what's going on. And these rituals that they're doing, they can't find, no matter how many rituals they do, they can't find any type of information. They can't stop you. They're scared. They have no protection. They don't know what's coming in. And it's like, they don't understand how you're not losing control, how you're not in reckless energy, how you're not getting upset. They don't get it. They don't get it. But it's something about some type of, I feel like somebody, this emperor energy, divine masculine, or this whole community DNA tested somebody and proved that this person is not who the fuck they said they was. It's something like that. Somebody found out. It could also have to do with children as well. They did it in secret. They did it in secret so nobody could swap out the results. Nobody could stop something from being the truth from coming out. And they found out the truth. That's what happened. That's what I really feel like happened, to be honest with you. And they're losing it, like, and that's something that I don't think this family knew that somebody did. I think that's what came out. This marriage is over, though. Yeah. It's something about infidelity as well. So again, it could be finding out a child ain't somebody. Somebody did it in secret, and so nobody could like finagle with the test results or get it and take it and stop you from receiving it. And they didn't know you found out though. Yeah, something happened. 2:42 on the clock. I feel like that's what happened, but also testing somebody's DNA to see who they actually are. Finding out that, like, they found out though. The truth came out. That's what came out, honey. And they took it directly from the source. So it's no finagling. They couldn't swap out the results. They couldn't swap shit. They couldn't swap anything out or change up anything. They could not. Yeah. Yeah. Because I just talked about that. I know for a fact I just talked about this in my last reading. I know I just talked about that in my last reading. They couldn't falsify these results. Somebody did it in secret. They did it in secret. And they found out to answer the questions that have been gnawing at them. And they can't, and they couldn't. And then it's like them finding this out means that these people have been like really fucking with these test results for a hot minute. And law officials know the truth. Like, that's just what it is. And that's basically what's being exposed. All right. Well, that's all I got for Scorpios. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I post as soon as I post it. And if you want to follow me on other social media, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at WeirdLee Inc. Follow, like at WeirdLee Inc. Final thoughts. They're caught the fuck up. There ain't no way out of this for them. They need to just leave you alone, to be honest with you. Because it's like the play in your face is dumb as fuck. It's really at that point where it's like it's really just over and you need to really just let that shit go, to be honest with you. There's nothing to gain from this. Genuinely. It's really nothing to gain. Because everybody found out the truth. Excuse me. All right. Well, don't forget to cleanse your energy, take your spiritual baths, do your protection spells, protection rituals, read your scriptures, stay prayed up, whatever you subscribe to. Just make sure you got self love. And if you feel like nobody's on your side, and you feel like if you feel like nobody's on your side, and you feel like nobody loves you, know that I love you, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace. This shit is wild because it's like this shit was wild. Something got done in secret though, and they exposed, but whatever. Bye, guys.